Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. A man was kicked out after using silver as money to pay for his bill. He then sues and ends up winning $6,880. Let's explore. Indeed, this story comes to us from the mirror.co.uk, and it was shared with me by Cyber Curtain Twitcher. He's got a great channel of his own if you want to check it out, and I appreciate those who do send me these articles. I may not get to all of them, but I do like to share with the community stories like this that involve precious metals, and there's a lot of different ones out there. You will find playlists on this channel that talk about precious metal crimes or found precious metal treasure, or interesting stories like this, where silver is actually used as money. So if you enjoy stories like this, I encourage you to keep up with the channel by subscribing, hitting the notification bell. And it does help the algorithm if you very gently press that thumbs up button. And I say press gently because I want you to use that button again on future videos. Let's do a little experiment and see if we can get one thumb up for each view on this video. I don't think it's ever been done before, but who knows? There's a first time for everything. Now on to the story. A man was thrown out of a Tesco fuel station for using a £100 coin to pay for fuel, and he wins £5,000 as compensation. Now, £100 sterling is about $138, and the compensation was about $6,880. And this is a data for Brett Chamberlain, has been awarded the £5,000 by cops after being investigated for paying a £60 fuel bill at a Tesco Extra in Exeter with a £100 coin, which is perfectly legal tender. Indeed. A Data 4 has been awarded £5,000 in damages by the police after he was investigated for paying for fuel with a commemorative coin. A little bit about that commemorative coin. Here's an article from Coin Week from 2016. They celebrate Trafalgar Square with a 2016 UK £100 coin. It's actually a 2-ounce coin, and it is a beauty. I remember when these were released, and there was some talk about them on the channel or in the community when they were first released. It contains 2 full ounces of 999 fine silver. It's not designated to be spent and will not be entering general circulation. This is because it is part of a special collection created in a brilliant uncirculated mint condition finish designed to be a limited edition collectible to highlight the craftsmanship of the Royal Mint designers, engravers, and tool makers, following on from the launch of the popular Big Ben and Buckingham Palace coins. Only 45,000 are to be minted, each available at the price of £100. And, you think about it, that is pretty close to these 20 for 20 programs that the Royal Canadian Mint has done. And this is kind of the UK's version of that. Now, more than likely, they probably didn't garner much numismatic value. And so that when he spent it, it's probably worth more at the face value than it was the collector value. So they put in bold letters here from Coin Week that it is not designed to be spent, will not be entering general circulation. However, it doesn't mean that they can't be spent in general circulation. It's completely legal. And that's what the courts have obviously found in this particular case. So he spent this coin to pay the £60 bill. He was then kicked out by staff who accused him of making off without paying for the fuel. The carpenter of Tiverton, Devon, used a Trafalgar Square Special Edition, which is legal tender under a 1971 act, with a 45,000 mintage of such coins being minted in 2016. He said he was interrogated by the police before he was released under investigation for using the coin. So Brett, the father, was then sent a letter by the Devon and Cornwall police force saying he would not be charged. Well, here he is with a picture of the coin. Pretty interesting indeed. He was trying to spend money like any other citizen. He launched legal action and has now received notice of compensation. They wanted to prosecute me for using Royal Mint coins, he told The Sun. You couldn't make it up. I was trying to spend money like any other citizen. I always used the coins to buy my fuel. Morrison's, Asda, and Sainsbury's have taken them, but Tesco are always difficult. While legal tender can be used as a form of payment, shops and businesses are unlikely to accept them, as large denomination coins are usually designed as limited edition collectibles or gifts. And then they say below is a list of coins that are legal tender for payment in the UK. And there you can see a picture of the coin with the queen side up there. Very interesting, brilliant uncirculated coin, 100 pounds there. And the date of issue, 2016, 2 ounces. So according to the Royal Mint website, England and Wales, the 5, 10, 20, and 50 pound notes are legal tender for payment of any amount. It's to be noted, however, that they are not legal tender in Scotland or Northern Ireland, and which is interesting that they are part of the United Kingdom, but those are not legal tender there. Coins are legal tender throughout the country for the following amount: 100 pounds for any amount, 50 pounds for any amount, 20 pounds for any amount, and a $5 crown for any amount. And here we have the picture of him holding the coin. He was awarded 5,000 pounds, that's $6,880 in damages by Devon and Cornwall police. Boy, that's pretty nice. Pretty nice compensation, I would say, for that. What an interesting and fascinating story shared with me. And this coin is certainly interesting. I remember when these things were released. Now I kind of would like to have one because it is kind of a cool design. And at a 2 ounce, it probably is pretty thick. It sounds here. We can see, well, that it is 3/9 fine silver. It is 40 millimeters in diameter, which is the diameter of the silver eagle. So imagine a silver eagle, but twice as thick. And Jody Clark is the designer for the obverse, and for the reverse designer is Laura Clancy and Glenn Davies. And very nice, very cool, 45,000 mintage. And I guess that the Royal Mint has probably stopped producing these. I've not heard of any other of these series being done since the Big Ben and Buckingham Palace coins. Although I remember those being in 1 ounce sizes, not in 2 ounce. Let's actually kind of look and see what the Buckingham Palace coin is here. Well, I guess it's 100 pounds silver for Buckingham Palace 2 as well, and that is was minted in 2015. Now I kind of want to collect all of these. Very good. It had a mintage of 50,000. So very, very cool. So there's that one, 2015. And for this one here, of course, it comes in that packaging, a special packaging there, which is pretty wild. And there that is. And let's see what we have for the Big Ben coin. And assuming that is as well as 100 pound. Yep, there we go. 2014. I remember this design, but I didn't know that it was a, I did not realize that it was a 2 ounce coin. And there they are. Very interesting indeed. So, would you ever be so brave as to spend these coins in regular commerce if you are in the United Kingdom, or the 20 for 20 coins if you are in Canada? I know there was some controversy around those as well. We actually covered a little bit of that controversy back in the day. In fact, some of those 20 for 20 pound coins are selling for less than face value Canadian dollars these days. And some say that they cannot be or won't be accepted at a bank or any institution. I think there might be something in there, but apparently according to this 1971 act here by the United Kingdom and under the Royal Mint, he found himself free to be able to spend these and will continue to do so. He may have amassed a fair amount of them and maybe got them for under issue price off the collector's market. So he's probably making good bank on these. Pretty interesting indeed. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Again, a multitude of gratitude to Cybercurtain Twitcher for sharing this story with me, and a multitude of gratitude to you all for taking the time to watch this video. I'd like to encourage you to please rate this video. Yes, thumb it up. Try to get 1 thumb up for each view on this video. I wonder if that's possible. It'd be very interesting to see. Share it with all of your friends worldwide and maybe even into the greater solar system here. Comment and subscribe.